Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, High Ground. Seen it pop up every now and again. Got it through my Tuesday release notification. When a mysterious prisoner lands in his jail, a border town sheriff faces the wrath of a brutal cartel in this action-packed thriller starring Charlie Weber, Katherine McNamara, and Academy Award winner Jon Voight. Oh, good. I don't even have to go through that. They were the people I'm going to talk about. Charlie Weber looks different than what I thought he is, so I hope it's the same guy. I don't know. I shouldn't say I hope. I don't care if it's the same guy. Whatever. I think I know a Charlie Weber. Not know him, but from watching movies. Downside, 4.1 on IMDb. Only 270 people rated it so far. It is on Amazon Prime and is only listed as a thriller. And it is an hour and 32 minutes long. So stick around. I'll let you know if it's worth watching. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of High Ground. And really quick, because the credits are rolling, Charlie Weber is Jake. He's our main character. He's the sheriff of High Ground. Is not the Weber that I know. Now, I have seen him in other movies, but I've seen Mark Weber is the Weber that I was thinking of. Whatever. If you happen to know Mark Weber, I pictured him when I saw this movie. Not the same Weber. I don't even know if they're related. Who cares, right? Let's talk about this movie. So this movie, very low ratings on this one, and I'll get to that in a second on why it's so low. But it's not a 4.1. I mean, it's your run-of-the-mill, small town, guys are coming in from out of town, big mobster type dudes coming in, wreck the town, and small town sheriff has to save the town, and, fall in love with the cutest girl in town, right? Who's been after him forever. That's the movie. So that's what you're getting. You know what you're getting when you come into this. You've seen them 1,000 times. They're different, smaller towns. It's a different set of actors, but it's always the same, right? In this case, and his name, let's see if I can rewind it here, are out of towny. One more time, real here. Oh, anyway, it's going to come up here in a second. And I'm going to give you his name. It is Elliot from E.T. So Elliot from E.T., his name is escaping me, but it's going to come rolling through here in a second, is he's turning evidence against the bad guys. And so he ends up in this small town, and there's a little, terrible story on how that happens. But he ends up in this small town, which is Charlie Weber is the sheriff. His dad is his retired sheriff, who's played by Jon Voight, right? And McNamara, whatever her first name is, McNamara, she's the cute girl in town that has a crush on Jake or Charlie Weber. So the whole thing is he's going to turn state's evidence against him. Katherine McNamara. They're just coming in now. Sorry about that. So these bad guys are coming in to try and find him and get rid of him, and so they're turning the town upside down. Henry Thomas is Elliot in E.T., so he's our bad guy, right? So you're going to get like that kind of thing. They're going to kill innocent people. They're going to make a mess of the town, and a lot of gunfights and stuff. That's what you get. Boom, that's your movie. It's the kind of movie you can fold your laundry to. Or whatever. You don't have to, there's not a lot of depth. There's not a lot of need to pay attention, but that's okay. As long as you know that going in. Don't think you're going in and seeing the next John Wick, right? Because you're not. I like the fact that Katherine McNamara, she was in Air Force One Down, I think was another one I saw her. Very similar film. She can handle a gun, she could fight, whatever, and so she's a part in that. She is pretty good in martial arts. She was in Arrow. She was the daughter of whatever. So I liked her. I think she brings a lot, but it's odd to see her in these kind of roles. Hopefully something better is coming along in the future. Now to the part where I think people have this lower than usual, unless they're expecting something different. I think it's a 4.1 because Henry Thomas, who is the guy who's turning evidence, is reading the Bible the whole time. There's a whole sequence where like everybody's gearing up for this big battle. And there's like very emotional type music to, and he's reading a verse from the Bible. So I think some people rate movies based on that type of content, whether it's political or religion. You're going to have people rate the movie lower. Now, there are people who are going to rate the movie lower because, it's this type of film. It's a done before, kind of low budget kind of film, I think. But I knew that coming into it. So it's not a 4.1 in my book. Well, maybe a 5, but that's not much higher, but still, to get it down to a 4.1, people are rating it 1s, 2s, and 3s. It's not that awful. That's a bad way to say that, but you know what I mean. So if you like these kinds of movies, or if you have some time, you want to throw something on the screen, John Voight, Katherine McNamara, and Charlie Weber, if you're a big fan of him, you can check it out. But nothing earth-shattering here, nothing over the top. So I don't know. Hopefully that was helpful. And thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.